What is going on, you guys? So apparently, Mick Foley is turning 60 and wants one more match. Now, this is some amazing news because Mick Foley, he's been retired for a good amount of time. Now, the thing about this match is he just doesn't want a regular match. Knowing Mick Foley, if this is going to be his last match, you know it's going to be big. And when I say this match isn't just a regular match, Mick Foley has requested that his last match he wants to be a death match. And that's taken to a whole nother level of extreme. Now, if you don't know what a death match is, they're all over YouTube. I don't want to give you the details of a death match because they're pretty brutal. But there's a lot of blood in death matches, a lot of stuff. So for Mick Foley to request a death match is pretty crazy. Now I'm just wondering, who could his opponent be? And like I said, this is Mick Foley's last match, so who could he pick as his opponent? And Mick Foley's gonna want to go out with a bang. Bang bang. So it'd be interesting to see it be Nick Cage, who was a deathmatch legend in the Indies. We've also seen Nick Gage on AEW. So if this happens, the death match, which I'm sure it will, being Mick Foley, how wild is this death match going to be? What are we going to see? We know we're going to see Mick Foley bloody. We know we're going to see something. It's probably going to be something crazy, right? But I hope the guy is safe. I mean, he is 60 years old. He does not have to have one last match, but it is Mick Foley. If he feels like he is in the decent shape to compete and he feels that he can do it, why stop him? This is a guy who's fallen off cells, hit concrete floors, taking chair shots to the head. I mean, if he's crazy enough to do all that, then there's no way of stopping him from having a death match at 60 years old. Now, I don't know if this is going to be televised. I don't know. I assume it's going to be at some streaming platform like they did with the Ric Flair match. I know that it was at some live event. They'll probably advertise it as Mick Foley's last match, like they did with Ric Flair. But again, I do not know. I am more curious to find out who the opponent actually is and who would be crazy enough to step in the ring in a death match with Mick Foley, knowing that whatever you dish out to him, he's going to dish out right back. The guy keeps coming. There is no stopping this guy. He will continue to get back up. He's always trying to push these boundaries. He's the only person I can think of would be Nick Gage. Nick Gage, or that's the only name I can actually think of because I don't know too many people that do death matches. I, for one, I'm not a big fan of these death matches. Too dangerous. And one of those reasons are being Nick Gage, stabbing David Arquette in the neck during a match, and it was just that's not wrestling to me. It's stupidity. But for the sake of Mick Foley, to see him have one more match, I would gladly tune in. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of hardcore wrestling or death matches, I would gladly tune in to see Mick Foley. Now, who knows? Who knows who it's going to be, but I am excited. But moving on to the next topic, guys, we know that Bayley has won the Women's Royal Rumble. We know that she will go on to WrestleMania and choose whoever she wants to face. And by the way, I'm currently watching SmackDown right now. I chose not to do a live tonight. I was kind of busy. But I figured I'd come on here and talk to you guys for a little bit in a video. Okay, so we know that Bayley is choosing her opponent tonight. Now, we know Bayley's a heel. Now, could she turn on Damage Control? And this is the big thing, is that we've seen this happen before with WrestleMania and championships. We've seen Batista turn on Evolution and to go on to face Triple H. Could the same thing happen with Damage Control? Could Bayley turn babyface to face Io Sky, or is it Dakota Kai? I don't remember which one. But it would be interesting to see that happen, because right now, I don't believe that Bayley will go on to face Rhea Ripley. It seems like Rhea Ripley will probably face Nia Jax or Becky. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a three-way title match. I'm not sure. As in a triple threat match, but who knows? But Bayley to turn on Damage Control, which they've teased several times in the past of Damage Control splitting up. And this was the big talk when Dakota Kai won the Women's Championship, and I believe it's Dakota Kai. I'm not really sure. But when she won the Women's Championship, the big talk around Damage Control was, okay, when is Bayley going to turn? When are we going to see Bayley finally turn heel on her partners? And now that she has won the Rumble, it's a big possibility of what could happen. We could see this happen tonight. Like I said, SmackDown is on tonight. And they did advertise that Bayley will be addressing her opponent at WrestleMania. She still has not chosen her opponent. But I really doubt that it's Rhea Ripley. And then it's probably, Damage Control. Being that Bayley's on SmackDown, Rhea's on Raw, this is the only logical option that makes sense. Especially with Nia Jax getting this big push for Rhea's title, so we're probably going to see that at WrestleMania. Like I said, possibly a triple threat match. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens tonight, and I will be giving my reaction later on tonight in a video, depending on what happens, if Bayley actually turns on Damage Control tonight. And I won't say this is a heel turn because Bayley's already a heel. She's a babyface. And it will be interesting to see if Bayley actually does this. If they pull a 2004, or was it 2005, if they pull a whole Evolution Batista deal, when Batista chose Evolution, when Evolution tried to persuade Batista to go after the other title and not the World Heavyweight Championship. Batista turning on Triple H and Ric Flair. Batista powerbombs Triple H to the announcers table during the contract signing, and they went on to feud and go to WrestleMania. Now, it is very possible that WWE they don't pull the trigger tonight. They wait till Elimination Chamber, which kind of makes sense. I am seeing that the Elimination Chamber is just a few weeks away, so they could hold off on this heel turn or babyface turn until Elimination Chamber. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think Bayley will turn on Damage Control, or what else do you think is going to happen, guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good day. God bless. Good night.